What do you think about the state of the culture and the community, though, man? When you look up, and a lot of folks are saying that it's just black folks in general, just the poverty, the community. It's cool. It's cool. Okay, just like you say, street and business have intermingled themselves right now, and nobody wants to sub. John Moretta's trying to bring the street into basketball.
Yeah.
How do we get folks to realize that, hey, man, you leave the streets alone and you do what you do over here, man?
Well, the first thing, the owners of these teams and some of the coaches, it ain't nothing new. Somewhere in the equation, they done let them niggas get away with some shit before.
Yeah.
And they feel it was cool to do something else uncool. They might didn't do they might didn't repeat what got them in trouble the first time to where the coach is like, all right, so don't do that no more, man. Next time. But you basically let them slide.
Come on.
But you got some cats who will say, boom, I got away with that. Glad I'm still on the team. Glad I didn't go to jail.
I ain't doing that shit again.
I'm not doing it again. But some of them be like, oh, you know what, man? I'm still here, man. Shit, boy, I got a new contract. Let me do some more ignorant shit.
But they've been letting them get away with that their whole lives too, though, Toomp.
Yeah.
If you're the best player on the team, you come and go as you please, and, you do what you want.
But, bro,
it's that entitlement.
It's that entitlement, but somewhere you're going to have to turn that shit off.
Yeah.
Like, come on, man. Me and you use profanity. But let's say if you in a restaurant, man, and we got them sitting there having a meat, boy, fuck that shit.
How about live radio?
Yeah, all that.
We can't do it there.
But let's imagine it's some old people sitting next to us. I know to turn the profanity off. Sometimes you got some elderly folks, man.
Yeah,
you
they don't want to hear that shit.
And they be like, ooh.
You hurt me.
No, they trying to get to heaven, bro.
Yeah.
They figure like you saying some devil words over there.
Yeah.
Ooh, I'd be like, hey, man, no profanity, man.
Exactly.
And, hey, how y'all doing? All
exactly.
that. A lot of kids don't even have that.
It's called respect.
The respect. But when they think of respect, yeah, boy,
it's with the
everybody look up
gun.
to me. Yeah, on the street shit. What about respecting humans and your elders, the people who can tell you how to move around here to live longer?
Come on.
You don't want to hear what an older person got to say. How could you be so dumb to not want to hear what an older person have to tell you? They are here. They've lived 70 plus years. That old person can't tell me nothing. Yes, the fuck they can. Excuse my language. What you mean? Mr. Homeless dude down here, if he's over 60 years old,
he can tell you
he got a jewel for you, bro.
Come on. Oh, I'm going to tell you. Matter of fact, down there, I did catch a homeless man that gave me a jewel. He said, hey, brother, I'm about to write a book. I said, what's the book you about to write? He said, my biggest enemy is my inner me.
Woo.
I said, my God.
Woo.
My
y'all
God.
rappers, I'm surprised no rapper. Oh, that's a rapper.
You see what I'm saying?
A rapper who got something to say
Come on.
can take that.
Come on.
My inner me.
My inner me is my biggest enemy.
Inner me. Hey, bro. Whew.
I said,
that's bars.
Yeah, he snapped.
Bars.
Like, thank you. He gave me that. I was just walking down the street. He just gave it to me
Bars.
outside. Exactly.
Hey, man, so, that's where we at, bro. These youngins, they don't really have the grandparents to really drop them jewels on them no more.
Yeah.
Some of them dying early.
Yeah.
Some of the grandparents are just too young.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You got grandmoms on here now, both twerking with their mom, talking about guess which one the mom type shit. So and you a grandmom. Like, what about the grandmom on the
We don't
rocket
know
trail?
which one the grandma, because they all shaking their ass.
Yeah, and and it's only a few grandmoms that living to be past 70 nowadays.
Yeah.
My grandma was 96.
Yeah.
Grandpa was 95. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like, even if you got that grandparent who want to drop some jewels on you or just give you some things to live, this mother's so hard-headed, you don't think grandmama can tell you nothing, no.
Come on.
You just so hard-headed and caught up into whatever you were caught up into. So, another thing, man, I think, in the community, bro, we're to get a lot of things right, man. I think, and I put this out there once before, that you got parents who struggling, got a certain amount of kids, and they can't really watch all of them.
Yeah.
And really, keep the condoms on. I would really say that. Like, why are you having all these kids?
Mm-hmm.
And you got 5 kids with 4 different dads. Like, sister, come on, we gotta do better. Brothers, we gotta do better.
Come on.
Both. You know what I mean? And due to that being at a all-time high, I think eventually they got to start hiring kids at an early age. I think 13-year-olds should be able to get jobs.
Yeah.
There's a lot of 13 and 14-year-olds who want to do more than be water boys.
Yeah.
If they could get a job somewhere, even at $15 an hour, they could really help their mom.
Come on.
That'll help if a mom got two 14-year-olds who's bringing $300 in. And
Doing something with computers.
or doing something with computers, a whole lot of little things to get money
Exactly.
now. You know, shit, now you got a whole
But
gang
my
of kids
other
learning
thing
the
is,
stock
too,
market.
what about cutting the grass? What happened to
grass cutting? All
What
of that.
happened to that? You supposed to be walking up the street with your
With the
gas,
lawnmower and the
with your
gas
lawnmower
can,
and the
bro.
gas can,
Who
bro.
won? And they don't get it. But a lot of them don't stay in those type of neighborhoods. A lot of them are in apartments.
Okay.
But even in the neighborhoods, though, in the communities, even in my house in the SWATs, I don't really see nobody walking around with their lawnmower talking about, well, hey, sir.
Exactly.
And that's really the first stage of understanding business. Hey,
Come
man, with your yard, that'll be 50. Okay. And Miss Johnson next door, okay, she want her to do the front and the back. Oh, hey, Miss Johnson, that's going to be 100 because that's the front and the back. So you learning business then at 13.
Come on.
And you learn how to save money and shit and learn. Now you go on YouTube and learn about, just financial literacy. You know what I mean? You can learn that.
You.
So, yeah, but all of them ain't built like us, bruh. Just think, man, I was selling mixtapes, cutting hair.
Come on.
Candy. DJing parties. Then later on, I started producing. So about 4 hustles going, bruh, from 8th to goddamn 12th grade for me.